Okay, so I sort of have an explanation for the Faceless Guards, which happens on the Surface 1 level. I've never encountered this myself personally. I was watching a video earlier on, which was like top 10 rarest glitches or something like that, and it came across the Faceless Guards. And I actually, watching this, I have an explanation for this one glitch. So, actually, if you want to watch, then this is how the actual glitch happens.
Here's an old item that existed somewhere between rare glitch, urban legend, and unexplained phenomenon that I want to look back into. Back in the 2000s, if you browsed around various early gaming websites like GameFAQs, or just personal websites of fans of the game like the legendary Death Star Goldeneye site, you probably came across the story of the Faceless Guards on Surface 1. The idea was that, if you spawned the Arctic Commandos wearing blue camo, which can be done by either trying to enter the bunker from this door, or by destroying the communications console, failing Objective A, eventually they will start spawning without faces, or messed up faces, or wearing sunglasses, or just other bizarre, glitchy textures. I tried this for a couple hours and had absolutely no luck, but I made a forum post to the elite community who had heard similar legends over the years. Pretty quickly, a couple of the guys got the glitch to work. With renewed spirit that this was simply not some old urban legend and could be performed on console with only in-game cheats and no external ROM hacking, I tried it myself and also got it to work. You can see one particularly common texture is this blue stripe across where the eyes should be, which I suppose is where the sunglasses legend came from many years ago. This stage is an interesting one as there are two distinct groups of spawning guards, the Siberian Special Forces in the grey-white snowsuits, and the Arctic Commandos in blue camo. For reasons that are still not entirely understood, the level gets incredibly glitchy when both sets of guards are spawning. You can see some glitches in the ammo display textures, in the appearance of thrown mines, the R-aimer appears as a snowy grid, and other similar anomalies all start happening after a few cycles of Arctic Commando spawns. Anyways, it's just something super bizarre.
Right, so basically I said that I have an explanation for this, and from what I've known so far on using the setup editor, I think I can explain why this actually happened. So, here goes. Right, so now I'm on the Goldeneye setup editor. I've already enabled capture cursor, so that's good. So, basically what's happening is by spawning all the guards you're spawning, it might take hours, that's fine. I actually, as son of a setup editor user, I was actually using this at the time earlier on about it, because I watched the video as well. I've watched it twice actually. So, what's happening basically is you see here where it says empty, that means memory textures, and that's what's causing all of the glitchy guards and all the glitchy stuff. So actually, when we work on the setup editor, we usually adjust this to upper numbers because we actually get the same glitchy things happen when we're making mods. So I'm just going to quickly do a little test and spawn a tank in Surface 1, and you'll see what happens if I spawn a tank in Surface 1. I will get all of them if I keep this the same, if I don't adjust the MT, I will actually get the same glitchy textures. Right, so I'm in the visual editor now. As you can tell, this is Surface 1, which is the level that was demonstrated on the video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a pictional object, which is here. Picture objects. I don't think you'll be able to actually see what's going on. You might be able to. No, you can't see what's going on actually. But I've basically got a list of all the objects that you can insert into the game here. So I'm going to go to vehicles. I'm going to insert a tank here. As you can tell, I'm inserting a tank now. I'm just going to adjust the tank. Obviously, I don't want it to be where we spawn. Kind of take a to get used to, so I'm going to basically put the tank like this, put on a bit of an angle. I'm going to insert a couple of boxes. So I'm going to insert a picture object again. I'm going to go for crates. And I'm also going to make some metal crates destroyable. Well, not make them, they come destroyable, but if you use a setup edit, you'll get how this game works, basically. I'm just going to take the piss and insert a fucking Drogon at the start of the game. Yeah, I'll use Invincible. If it's not actually pointing at me, actually, it might be actually pointing at me. The line's not going anyway. So let's just put a crate there because that's what we're going to find where the crates are. So that's under box, I think. Yeah, it's literally under box. So I'm just gonna gonna copy that. Put some crates about here. So I might. There you go. Just and then we'll test the level, and then you'll see what I mean. Right, so I just made a .z64 file of what I've just done, the editing. As you can tell, if I load DAM here, the level will load normally, everything looks normal. Shoot this guard, everything's fine, isn't it? It looks like the actual game. Go to facility, it'll look the same. There you go, you see? Everything's fine, everything is normal. I'll even go to runway. I don't have to do this, but I will go to runway. Everything's fine. But when I go to surface, which is the level that I've edited, is the one in the video, just look. Look at that mess. Just look at it. It looks like crap. There's the crates, you just saw them. And when I right click, you can see the same aiming thing you saw in the video. Oh, there's a drone gun, I forgot about that thing. Alright. Just kill this thing, I'm probably gonna die. I nearly died. You can see there. And also these are destroyable as well. But when I do this level will look normal in just a second. Alright, so I'm back on here, and as I said earlier on, the MT is 600. Now, what MT means is memory textures. Basically what's happening is you're spawning in so many guards, the game runs out of textures. So if we, let's say we put this to, instead of 600, we put it to 670. MT 670, and we was to letting them write it to where we wanted it to go. So obviously that's in my downloads. That's what I'm doing, and then we were going to load Surface 1 again. Okay, I'm back on the menu again. Now I'm going to go to DAM just to showcase everything else. Yeah, blah blah blah, everything looks fine. Go to Surface again. Doesn't look crappy anymore. The crates are there. I spawn in. The drone gunner for, yeah, shit that thing. Hopefully I just kill this thing. Okay, there we go. And why did you put that thing there? And there you go, you see. There's no glitchy aimer or anything like that. So basically what the ghost or whatever it was, the faceless guards were, was because faces in this game are textures, and basically it runs the textures out, so it dumps everything. But everything's fine now, fix that. So that's just a simple explanation video of why that one thing happens. So hope this cleared things up.